Okay, welcome back, YouTubers. It's been a long delay. I've been asked many a time, where's the updates? Well, here you go. Anybody that's keeping along know that I run my own business in the summertime and I can only do this in the wintertime. So, I'm your host, Paul. Not what everybody would expect, right? Not no cool black guy, not no funny guy, just regular old me. On the camera we got Willie. Willie's my photographer for today. And I just wanted to do a quick walkthrough of where we're at and what I've been up to. Winter's upon us, so the season's back to working on the layout. We just wanted to walk you through the last time you guys were here. You noticed that I had the scene divided in two separate areas. I wasn't really happy with that because I didn't want to view the bottom end the way it was happening, so I kind of went with a different, making the whole end as a view block. I wanted to keep the operators too walking with the train, so this way it really pushed them to more or less keep going with the way the traffic is going to be happening. So we went with more of a window theme into individual scenes, and I'm going to explain that a little bit more in detail. And you can see we went with the pink foam on top. I wanted to lighten up the top half of the layout, and it seemed to be the way to go. I think if I did it again, it would be the foam all the way through. Just working on lighting. We did the lighting. We came up with the solution to how we're going to do the lighting. There was a guy online, Cliff Powers, so we went with the way he did his lighting, and was very happy with that. And it keeps the room cool, and it's a little costly initial, but I think it's going to work out for the better. You can see we're just working over here. I was doing some lighting and stuff on some different locomotives. This will be the North Green Bay facility, the Fox River Valley facility. We're going to have leading into Green Bay. I've included the 4-track boatyard on Green Bay, but we only put it there just to be able to add space for more cars to be stored, because I don't have the storage capacity that I need in North Green Bay. So this island is not intended to be operated from this side, but I included that anyway. Moving along, this will be up top. This will be our Amherst Junction, and just went back with that feeling, that window feeling, so it makes you focus your attention on the scenes. We'll have that in a lot of key places, so that all the attention is focused on just certain scenes. Then we'll come along over here. I've worked on getting Norwood Yard built. This is my first plan of attack for track. Anybody that follows along with the Green Bay and Western, this will be the key yard with the key structure that everybody knows in the back, the signature grain elevator that was in the back. And we're just doing some mock-ups with structures and putting out a couple locomotives to have the feel of actually how it's going to be. And you can get a great idea how that's going to happen. And I've bent the Green Bay Norwood Yard. I've made it curved so we can add more length on the trains. As you can tell, it's almost to scale of to what the real yard was. I probably need about another 5 more feet to make it true. Yeah, moving along, we got just what we're happening, how we're doing the top half, and like I talked about earlier, we built the swing gate for the entrance so I can access my electrical panel. It just wasn't happening. It wasn't working right. I didn't find it opened up enough. So how I'm going to have it, we just built these sections that'll pop out. 2 clamps hold it in. Perfect. That's all we needed. Simplify. Keep it easier. We're working on, this is our temporary area where we're building our switches. We went with the fast track switches. I was going to hand lay my layout I've always been a hand laid track guy, but this is almost 2,000 square feet of railroad, and hand laying it just wasn't the option to be able to get it done in my lifetime. So we're going with the fast track switches, and I'm using the Atlas Code 83, and there's going to be sections where there'll be Code 70 microengineering and Code 55. That's more into the future. Over in this section, we're going to have our connection with the Escanaba and Lake Superior. I'm going to have a track punched through the wall. There'll be a hidden staging for just Escanaba and Lake Superior behind the furnace room, and it'll be a live staging to bring cars on and off the layout. Going on, we're going to have another lift out section. Nice section here to just be able to pop right out, access the furnace room. Again, you won't be able to see none of this. All the fascia and the backdrop and everything's just going to be all little panels that'll be able to slide out. And heading into the helix, we constructed the helix. I went with Bruce Carpenter's design that they did for a helix that they did on their site, which worked out great, and you can see that on the chillicothesub.com how he did it, and great site, and I recommend it. I'm not going to talk too much about the top level. When we build that, I'll get there more, and it'll be a lot easier to follow along. But just wanted to show you where we're at, what we're doing, and how it's happening. And keep along and stay in touch. Talk to you later.